MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 120.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In is Joey Vado now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
And he fouls this one off. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 1 out, nobody on. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Fielded cleanly. There's Descalzo. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Castellanos, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Trevor Bauer gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalzo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Daniel.
And the pitch.
Descalzo.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll start this one at 274, 18 homers, and 37 RBIs. Two and 0. Fouled off. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Bauer pauses. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. And no problems over there for Vado, as that'll end the inning. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Second inning set to go. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Mistakis. Open stance by Mistakis, and now the pitch. Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 44.
In now, Aristides Aquino. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Look out, 1-1.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That is seven.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvez. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 3 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Galvez, a 5'10" switch hitter. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Hey.
2-1 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, David Bode. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 26 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Suarez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the pitch, and he lays off there. 1-0. A 2-ball no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded back up the middle. Mistakis is there. Throw goes to Vado over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Tucker Barnhart. From the stretch.
Ball, that's inside.
One-zero count. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
He set and the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
The pitcher, Trevor Bauer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now that is the center fielder, Jesse Winker.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
This year against right-handed pitching, Winker brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
So far this season, Winker begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Vado.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Vado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Vado here, 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, Victor Garagini.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just inside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Yu Darvish, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Nobody out, runner on first. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Galvez. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
The next Cub up, Daniel Descalzo. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's right there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Three and 0 now. On deck, Mike Mistakis. Here it comes, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
In now for the Reds, Mike Mistakis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder looking up. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 runs already home here. And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, 2-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Freddie Galvez batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Barnhart.
Standing in, Tucker Barnhart reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is taken for a strike. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Pitch on the way. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that's low, ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and one to Schwarber. The 1-1 home.
Ball back outside. Ball, that's out.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, David Bode. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. With runners in scoring position this season, Bode is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bode is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Bauer pauses. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Slice down the left side, but foul. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jesse Winker. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Vado.
So now to the plate, Joey Vado. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Happ brings it in.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen that'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Alec Mills comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Stepping in now, Nicolas Castellanos. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hopped up. Rizzo in foul ground. 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Eugenio.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery.
Outside, that's the ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Two balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Here's the 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Suarez left field and carrying well. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 23 for him thus far. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only one out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
The batter number 9.
To the plate now, Mike Mistakis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Even 1-1 count to Mistakis.
Ball, 1 strike.
To 1-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Happ picks it up.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. So in now for Chicago, Victor Caratini. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here comes the first pitch. Caratini playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Albert Almora will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Mistakis over to his right. 2 down.
Up next to the Cubs, the second baseman, Descalzo.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Daniel Descalzo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Bauer into his motion. 0-1 on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw on to Vado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubs 1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. Rowan Wick takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in, Freddie Galvez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One-0 count. Here it is. Line towards center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in once again, Tucker Barnhart. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. high in the air out to center field. Happ is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
Digging in now, Trevor Bauer getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Caratini has it, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubs 1. Into the box now, Kris Bryant. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Line to the right side. Aquino is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Bauer's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
I got to count 2-2.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail 6-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. There's Joey Vado as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now in the box, Joey Vado. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Into the box now, Nicolas Castellanos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. 0-1 the count. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Two out here and a runner at second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bode.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Bases are empty. One man out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
In now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bauer into his motion. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Ball
3-1 now. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 3-1 pitch. Full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded back up the middle. Mistakis has it. Throw goes to Vado over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. Reds out in front, 6-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Bryant will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Steven Souza will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Mistakis. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Ryan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Open stance by Mistakis, and now the pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Three and 1. Fouled away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. In there, 1 and 2 now. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. In for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Bode ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Barnhart.
Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They lead it 6-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Stevenson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Curt Casali is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 12.
So stepping in, Steven Souza, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Stevenson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalzo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Bryant.
At the plate, Kris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he lays off for ball one. Two out, nobody on. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 2-2 one more time. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Craig Kimbrell enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery.
Oh, that's kicked out.
1 out, nobody on. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Here it comes. Count even at 2-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's set, and the pitch.
Down 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Castellanos is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery.
I got the count 1-2.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping into the box, David Bode. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
6-1 the final tally today. The Reds took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Trevor Bauer earns win number 7 on the season. Yu Darvish was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Trevor Bauer. His record is now 7-6. The loss goes to Yu Darvish. He falls to 7-6. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.